Good morning. It is day one of the six-figure leads challenge. This is my brand new challenge. I am just like over the moon with this content because I have been in lead generation for 15, 20 years. I remember the very first time I learned about lead generation. I literally remember the moment I was sitting there at my house. I was pregnant, and it was in 2010, 2011, and I joined the social media course. Okay, this is the course, I've talked about this before. I took out a PayPal loan for $199 for this class. And I paid for this class. It was $199. It took me 8 months to pay off this class. And I took this social media growth class and I learned about lead generation, leads. And I was like, what is a lead? What is this? If you don't know what a lead is, just type yes below. I'm just curious. But I just heard this word. It was like leads. And I could not wrap my head around what that meant. And little did I know that I would spend the next 13, 14, 15 years building companies and helping other women generate thousands, if not millions, of leads. At any given time, I was managing anywhere from 250 to 500,000 leads. And leads are the backbone of your company. They're the backbone of your sales. If you don't have them, you don't have customers. If you don't have customers, you don't have a business. And lead gen is something that is so incredibly important. And most people don't realize it. One, they don't know what it is. So that was where I started. I had no idea what lead gen was or why I needed them. It just didn't make sense to me because I'd never heard of it before. P.S. I am on a face journey and I'm trying to get rid of my dry skin, severely dry skin. So I'm using this insane, it's like $50 for this little thing. I don't know. If you have suggestions on drying up or getting skin moisturized, let me know. But I am obsessed. I was obsessed with lead gen, which meant I was really good at it. And both paid and organic. So paid lead generation is when you spend dollars on advertising. And then you have organic lead generation, which is your social media. So leads that come to you without any monetary pay. I've also worked in influencer lead generation where you essentially pay an influencer to generate leads for you. So there's this like middle area. That's a really cool space to be in. And I was in influencer marketing for a long time. Loved it. Managed 20,000 affiliates, 3,000 affiliates, or 20,000 influencers, 3,000 affiliates, and have just seen how incredible lead generation can be when you are focused on doing the right things. Okay, the right things, not the things that worked in 2022 and 2023. Those are not the right things. So if you're still generating leads or trying to, it's probably not working the way you were generating leads years ago. That doesn't work anymore. And simply just like constantly putting like comment below for, my guide or whatever it is that you are doing, just does not convert like it used to. So I decided over the last couple of months, I wanted to really make sure that my clients were laying a foundation for solid business growth, because there's only so many times you can post on social media before it drives you nuts. Okay. And you need to be able to set up a repeatable plan that you can follow to grow your business so you can hire a team to help on your behalf. That is the goal. When you have a business, I don't care what business you're in, the goal is that you can bring on team members who help run it with you. You can only grow so far as one person. And so that's what I decided to do with my clients. So all this month, my clients have been focused on growth, growing their leads, growing their views, growing their followers, because one of the main reasons that your content stopped attracting leads, okay, high quality leads, the leads that actually buy, because when you don't have leads, you don't have sales. So one of the reasons your content stopped attracting leads is because you have not focused on growth. And trust me, I've been there. I have gone on both sides of the spectrum. Went way to the left where I was like massively blowing up viral all the time. Just like huge views, huge followers, 100,000 on TikTok, 300,000 on Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, all over the place. I've really leaned into the growth aspect of social media. But then I've also gone the other way where it's like constant promotions, like always talking about what you do, always selling, and neither is wrong. But at a certain point, if you are not focused on growth, you won't grow. So if you're talking to 900 followers for 2 years, you're essentially not talking to anybody, because the people that would have converted hopefully would have by now. And the people that are left are all the people that you probably went to college with, as friends, or just stumbled upon you and then they never see your content anyways. So you only have this like very small percentage of your followers who actually see your content, right? You know this. You know that you might have 1,000 followers, you might have 10,000 followers. You know that you're probably getting like 2,000 views on a video because the rest, the 8,000 other people, aren't seeing your content. And it sucks. And eventually it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. People care less. And so your content stops attracting leads, stops making sales. You're like, what is happening? It's not working like it worked in 2016, 2019, 2022, 2023. Shit's changed. Like the algorithm's changed. And the way people make content has to change with that. The economy has changed. The way people are buying on social media has changed. We have to evolve. There was a reason we went from MySpace to Facebook to Snapchat to Periscope to Instagram. There's this whole, the market shifts where the focus, the attention is shifts. TikTok, YouTube, there's so much out in the world as far as like where our attention is being pulled, and how you buy changes as well. So another reason that your content's not attracting leads is because you're not growing. So you're talking to the same Jim, Judy, and Sam from 20 years ago, and they don't care. The next thing is that you evolved, you grew, and your message didn't. So like your messaging essentially stayed the same. It stayed the same. You didn't change. You didn't like update things. You're still sharing like the crap tips from like 5 years ago. We used to call them like Shape magazine tips because they were just like for everyone and their mom. They were super generic. Everyone and their mom would be like, yeah, I agree with that. Or yeah, that sucks. Nothing is making you stand out. Your message did not evolve. That is one of the biggest reasons I see in people who have been in the online space for a while, why their leads all of a sudden dried up. Like your messaging, just non-existent. You are like talking to nobody, or you're talking to everybody. You guys have heard that, I'm sure. And this is exactly why I was like, I have to do something about it, not only for my clients, but for my audience. Like I am here to provide value to my audience. So what did I do? I put together a 5-day series. So this is 5 sessions every day for 5 days. You will learn about lead generation. So today is all about making those changes to attract more of those leads that will convert. Building out your messaging, building out your lead plan. What does that plan actually look like? So over 5 days, it's an hour a day. You have time for that. Trust me. You could stop scrolling for an hour and focus on the future of your business. Like, where are you going in 2026? How much do you want to grow? My clients will be doubling their leads in the first 3 months of the year. Okay, that's what my clients are doing. What can you say are your goals that you're trying to work for in 2026? So this 5 days, it's called the 6-Figure Leads Challenge. It's all the things that I've done with my clients. I work with women who are anywhere from their first $5,000 on Instagram to generating $300,000 a month on Instagram. That's the span of my clients. So I have a lot of experience in the different phases of lead generation and sales. So how to convert those leads, how to convert some of your hottest leads into different products. Maybe you sell different things. That is what having a leads plan is all about. It's the flow that they take from your content, because it doesn't stop at your content, into working with you long term. That is what it means to run your business, not just simply posting content. That is not a business, okay? There is a difference between being a content creator and a business owner. And you have to show up, create content, but be the business leader, be the authority the thought leader in your industry. That's the type of content I teach. So if you want to join the challenge, we kick it off today at 11 o'clock Eastern. You can get access to the replays if you can't join us right away. But you can comment challenge below. Comment challenge, and I'll send you over the link. You can read through it, figure out if it's a good fit for you and your business. But that is how you're going to be able to stand out in 2026. 2026, things are going to change. I can guarantee it. The way that people are buying and purchasing from businesses, it's going to change. And so your content has to evolve. Oh, I hate that color. So that is what we're doing all week. I'm spending 5 days with these women. We have business owners that are sleep coaches. We have realtors, beauty salon owners, photographers, fitness and nutrition coaches. Additionally, I work with women. I mean, they're coaches, they're marketing executives, they're CFOs, they're just from different industries, all female entrepreneurs. So it's going to be an incredible space to also connect and hear from other people. We do coaching, live audits, and coaching in the room so that you can say like, oh, wow, that actually would help me. Or wow, I need to try that. Or maybe I haven't experienced that problem, but it will come. That's what being in the room is. Being in the room, surrounded by other like-minded women who are running businesses in the online space using social media. You want to be in more rooms like that because that's how you grow. You don't grow by sitting at your house, twiddling your thumbs on your phone, hoping to figure it out. That's not how it works. You invest to grow. You put yourself in rooms of other women who are doing the things that you want to do, or going the places you want to go, or building their business in the way that you want to go. And you start learning from those women. And you start listening to the people who've done it already. They've already made the mistakes. They've already done the strategies, tried the things, paid the coaches. I've invested over $100,000 in my personal development, my business development, because I want speed. I want to get in the rooms with people who've already done it so I can fast track myself. I'm essentially giving you 15 years of experience when you work with me, just shortened into a smaller time period so that you don't have to sit there like I did on my couch, pregnant, trying to figure out what a lead was, trying to figure out like, what does my business actually mean? What products am I selling? Get into rooms with people who've already done it. I did this 15 years ago. I've already figured it out. I've already done paid advertising, organic traffic, influencer marketing. Get in the room and ask questions about that. Where do you want to go? Put yourself in this spot where you can actually have this mindset of opportunity versus obstacles. So we start the challenge today. It's through Friday. Every day, you can join live and learn more about how to make sure you're attracting high quality leads into your business that will turn into clients that keep coming back. This isn't about a one-time sale. This is about you building a sustainable business for you and your family, for your future, for the legacy of the life that you want to live with your family and the people that come after you. So that is why I coach and do what I do. Join us, drop challenge below, and I will see you in the room.